In the bustling era of 2026, where digital reputation forms the bedrock of personal brands and empires, the proliferation of information has a dual edge. It accelerates growth and intensifies risk. High-earning strategists, wellness influencers, and marketing authorities maneuver daily through a landscape where outrage sparks with a swipe and reputations teeter with each notification. This lesson is an academic narrative crafted to elucidate the modern mechanics and strategic imperatives of digital crisis management. Specifically, what transpires when a brand gets unceremoniously canceled. Scene 1. The digital storm breaks. The story centers on a thriving wellness entrepreneur, Mira James, who has spent years cultivating trust through evidence-based insights, candid storytelling, and strategic authority bias. One late afternoon, Myra's social metrics dashboard erupts. A wellness tip, posted with benign intent, is circulating with negative interpretations in a niche online community. Within minutes, screenshots leap across platforms, hashtags trend, and Myra's brand faces its first viral backlash. The brand's calendar, still loaded with cheerful automated posts, ticks closer to disaster. Scene 2. The foundation trembles. This digital maelstrom exemplifies the outrage cycle. Reputational harm escalates in a vacuum of response as audiences interpret silence as complicity. Myra's strategic training kicks in. Instead of retreating behind corporate statements or, worse, ignoring the commotion, Mira recalls the 2-hour rule. Within this window, brands must acknowledge the event. She drafts a clear, concise placeholder shared across all official channels. We hear your concerns and are actively investigating the details. More soon. Scene 3. Beyond corporate speak. The temptation for brands is to leap to defense, to shroud accountability in legal jargon. Yet Mira deploys the EAR framework for her official statement, an anatomy of authentic sentiment. She scripts and records a video, her tone reflective and poised. Empathy. I understand many of you were hurt by the way our advice was received. That was never our intention, and your feelings are valid. Accountability. We missed the nuance on this topic, and as the founder, I accept the responsibility for this oversight. Remedy. We are revising our editorial process to include wider peer review and enhancing our feedback channels to prevent recurrence. Scene 4. Technical recovery. Mira halts all automated scheduler tools, ensuring no incongruent "Happy Monday" messages undercut her accountability. She activates dark social monitoring, recruiting analytics to trace emerging narratives in private groups and forums, digital corridors where the sentiment crystallizes. Multiple indicators are trended via the net sentiment score, a real-time metric balancing mentions, positive and negative, to indicate recovery velocity. Scene 5. The human pivot. Recognizing that authority is re-earned through candor, Mira continues the dialogue in unfiltered video Q&As, opening admissions for critique. Her vulnerability, rather than eroding brand trust, paradoxically cements a deeper following. Discourse gradually shifts from outrage to respect for transparent engagement. The crisis, originally a reputational threat, morphs into an opportunity for radical transparency, a narrative arc more potent than unblemished perfection. Scene 6. The red folder. The crisis navigated, Mira archives her comms templates, monitoring tools, and strategic lessons in a red folder on her dashboard, a symbolic testament to preparedness. It is a resource no leader wishes to deploy, but its presence emboldens proactive, ethical stewardship of their brand community. Epilogue. Strategic confidence in the new normal. Through practical application of the crisis comms playbook, Leaders in the digital age emerge not only as tacticians, but as custodians of resilience.